This is our backend project. So last time 4034 we done because of we don't have DTO section. So now we have created a DTO. तो वो प्रॉब्लम क्या आ रही थी क्योंकि अपन जो रजिस्टर कर रहे थे वहाँ पे ले रहे थे DTO रोल जो कि स्ट्रिंग टाइप का था और अपना जो बैकएंड था उस पे चाहिए था रोल ऑब्जेक्ट क्योंकि उसकी एंटिटी ऑब्जेक्ट टाइप था तो वो डायरेक्ट बैकएंड में नहीं भेज पा रहा था। इसके लिए अपने अपन ने वी हैव क्रिएटेड DTO for register request that holds the email password role ID. By this role ID, using the backend service layer, we first get fetch the role object role by the role ID, then we give it to the backend service layer where user response DTO means it will return the user response. So first we will go to the control. We are mapping it gives a response entity user response DTO means without password. It gives a role name instead of role ID as as a response के तौर पे अपने को देगा है वो अब कंट्रोलर में अपन ने यूजर रेस्पॉन्स इसके अंदर रिक्वेस्ट करिए बॉडी किसके रिक्वेस्ट करेंगे जिसके अंदर डाटा होल्ड होगा रजिस्टर रिक्वेस्ट डीटीओ टाइप की तो इसके अंदर ये सब अपन इनपुट लेंगे कंट्रोलर के अंदर और इसको रजिस्टर रिक्वेस्ट नाम से तो अपना जो टाइप होगा इसका किसका रिस्पॉन्स का वो होगा यूजर रिस्पॉन्स डीटीओ मतलब विदाउट पासवर्ड विथ रोल नेम will fetch from the auth service and we have a service there named so we will go to the register user authentication service. User is a type of DTO data transfer object by which we transferring the data from the front end to back end and this is the name of our service. It contains the register request DTO because this will be our input type DTO in which we will send the data to the backend using this DTO. So we will come here implementation. This is very simple. We have auto wired three repos here, to and role repo and password encoder that encodes the password. So it will give us output as a user response DTO. Then for the role using role ID. So role is the type of entity and using the role repo we find by the ID from register request dot get role ID. So it will find the role object using role ID. If role not founded, it will give this error. Now to store a user, to create a new user, we need to create it like this. Then set the new data to the user. So we are setting here set email from register request DTO and यहाँ से अपन ने इसको सेट कर दिया इसके अंदर We also set at the password using password encoder that due to the security purpose, and we have also set at the role. Now we will see user database. Here is the saved user using our user repo dot save new user को सेव कर दिया and response detail create करेंगे बटन. So we will use the set id, set email, set role name in user response detail. It holds the response of the backend and gives to the front end. So saved user dot get id, it will set the id. Saved user dot email, it saves the email. So here we are getting the this code gives us the object of the role, fetch the name from the role, and it will return the response. So this is the register user. So we will test it. The changes we have made in security, it is almost same, doesn't anything other. API doctors, ये भी ये अपने लोकल होस्ट को करा है. कोर्स क्रॉस ओरिजिन रिसोर्स शेयरिंग करिए यहाँ से अपन ने इस कॉन्फ़िग के हेल्प से. So run this application. Created a data.sql in which we are create doctor. So if a user assign doctor, third for the two for patient, third for the doctor. So it will not create every time it assigns and connect or refer to this doctor patient admin. Mm, And client, I will user right now that I created. Now see, it will not show us the password, it will show the encrypted password which we will not understand. So this is the security based feature. So we see here the role table has the three roles, admin, patient, doctor. So let's create a new user using register feature that we have implemented. We will send the JSON request, JSON data to the database. So here we will give him something ID. And will be the doctors. So we will Give it the ID role ID to role ID third. For now, it is not asking the admin to approve this first as a doctor login. We are just creating a REST API endpoint to register the user. We will add this feature also to it will only register the patient without approving from the admin panel. If the admin doesn't approve the request of a doctor, it cannot roll login. It can register, but it cannot log in. It should work. Yes, there is one ID created, role name, and we'll see in the database role ID 3. I want to see. So we have created two users. Response DTO. We have sent the role ID and it will show us the patient role name. So that's how we created the register user to register the endpoint. So we will create the login endpoint. Let's see how much error we get in database backend configuration. So that is it for today's. Code will be updated daily on the GitHub repo in the description.